Number 658. Greninja, the ninja Pokémon. It creates throwing stars out of compressed water. When it spins them and throws them at high speed, these stars can split metal in two.
Wow.
Yeah, well, pretty tough. I noticed that the Pokédex stays away from the issue of it wears its tongue as a scarf.
I wondered when we get onto that.
Immediately. It's the only thing I can see here, and it will impact the rating negatively.
Oh no.
I'm glad it wears these shin guards and leg guards and everything, but wearing your tongue as a scarf is just not appropriate. It's just not appropriate.
It's unhygienic. It's a fashion faux pas.
What was your word for this Pokemon?
I think Greninja is a big friend. I love its color scheme. I love that it's wearing safety gear on its knees and elbows. I love that it's based on a frog. And I love that its head crest sort of thing seems to be based on a paper plane.
Ooh.
One other thing I like about Greninja is its size. Now, Greninja are 4 feet and 11 inches tall.
That's small.
It's small if you compare it to most humans. However, it's pretty big for like a Pokemon buddy that you can grow up with.
That's true, but this is the final form.
I think it's a good size.
Is 4 foot whatever, is that standing at its full height? Because it's always crouched down, so it's really going to be closer to 2 feet most of the time. But sure, people deserve a good Pokemon to bring around with them. I can't relate. I'm about 9 foot tall, but for anyone that's shorter than that, yeah, this could make a great companion. If you can trust it. My word for this Pokemon is moral relativism. Greninja is a dark type. And dark type is a really interesting thing. In the West, we've done a lot of rehabilitation of the idea of darkness because we just love like edgy characters. So like darkness no longer always equates with bad. But in the original Japanese, this name dark type is more literally evil type. It's for bad guys. And as well as being evil, it's also kind of meant to be almost opposed to the fighting type. So the fighting type is like honorable fighting, and dark type is like dirty fighting, like underhanded tactics. So it's just bad, right? It's like whether you think evil is too far to go, it's like bad type. But like this is like Ash's best buddy now in the anime, or like it was for a while. And like this is like popular on all the merchandise. Like they want us to love this guy. So is Greninja really evil? Is that what they're trying to say?
When do we get the Greninja redemption arc?
Then who named the types, right? Because it's evil in their perspective. So what is the biases of the people who decided the Greninja is evil?
Evil in the Pokemon world is kind of relative, right? I think it can equate more to a sort of malicious mischievousness more than anything. I think that would be the most extreme form of it.
That's true. If the greatest evil you know is Jesse and James just getting up to teenage hijinks all the time,
yeah,
then maybe evil isn't bad in this world. That's so true. Oh, that's another way to look at it. Evil's just not that bad here.
Yeah.
Huh.
But also, even if we disregard that, I think Greninja deserves it. I think Greninja can be a little evil. As a treat.
Well, it is a ninja. And ninjas are assassins, right? They're not honorable fighters. They're not samurais. They don't really have a code. They're assassins. So maybe it fits in that capacity too.
True.
Overall, this Pokemon is beloved by many and has a lot of great traits, but it wears its tongue as a scarf. 3 out of 5.
I'm going to give it 4 out of 5. Even with the tongue scarf, I like this guy.
And that brings us to a total of 7 out of 10 for Greninja. Next!